Hello and welcome to paper solution of engineering drawing January 2009. This is part 2 of this paper solution. Myself Arpan Pandit and I am from Atmiya college. In this part we will see further paper solution of this paper. Let's have a look at the next question please. We need to draw an ellipse having major axis 100 mm and minor axis 70 mm with use of the arc of circle method. Now, before this we need to have proper terminology of the ellipse. If we look at it, the ellipse consists of major axis and minor axis. It have two focus point. Outermost point would be called as vertex point. Now there are several methods with use of it we can draw ellipse, like arc of circle, oblong, concentric circle. These are three major methods with use of it we can draw ellipse. Now if we look at this problem, we will find that we need to draw an ellipse using arc of circle method. Most of the students many times mistake in the methods. Over here it's been given that arc of circle method, not concentric circle method. Most of the student do mistake in the same. They draw proper perfect ellipse having major axis and minor axis, but the method clearly specified in this. So if you do by wrong method, then your mark would be deducted. So be proper and be specific that if we need to draw using arc of circle, then we need to use using only this method only. Now let's have a look at the given data and the method. Major axis has been given as 100 mm and minor axis is 70 mm. This is our given data. Now with use of this given data we need to construct our ellipse. What we are going to do first? First of all, we will draw this major axis and minor axis. We will draw a horizontal line which is 100 mm long. We will take midpoint of it. Name this line as AB. This midpoint as point number O. From this midpoint we need to plot the minor axis. The minor axis is 70 mm, which means that its midpoint comes around 35 mm. So 35 mm on both the side. We have got CD, 35 mm side on both. Now for arc of circle method, what we require distance between focus point. It's not given. How we can get it? Take OA as radius, C as center, mark and mark. Again repeating, Take OA as radius, C as center, and mark an arc on the OA line and OB line. We have got this point number F1 and point number F2. We have got these 2 points. Now we'll measure this OF1 and OF2. What is the distance between the same? It comes around 35 mm. We need to divide 35 into 5 equal parts, which means that 5 mm division each. On this side also we'll divide line into 5 equal parts, which means that 7 mm each. We have got this. Now what we are going to do, I am not nomenclating over here because it can create mess in the representation, but you should nomenclature properly. I am taking A to this first point as radius, F1 as center, draw a semicircular arc. A to second point, F1 as radius, draw a semicircular arc. A to 3 as radius, F1 as center, draw a semicircular arc. Same way, A to 4 as radius, F1 as center, draw an semicircular arc. Now from the another side, B to this one, this much, clear? B to this much length as radius, F2 as center, intersecting arc to this first circle like this. B to second point like this here, F2 as center, arc on that circle like this. Similarly, B to 3, F2 as center, arc, and last B to 4, F2 as center and arc. We'll join it using the French curve. We'll use this French curve to join this. Adjust French curve accordingly to get the smooth curve. We have got half of the ellipse on this side. Now we'll construct ellipse on this side. Same method what we followed over here. B to 1. Now 1 would be from B side, B to 1, F2 as radius and semicircular arc, B to 2, F2 as center, semicircular arc. All the arcs should be very light, or else you will be just confused that where to draw the proper arcs. Third one and last, fourth one as well. When we complete with this semicircular side on individual side, we'll do from the opposite side. A to 1, F1 as center, arc on both sides. A to 2, F1 as center, arc on both the side. Similarly, A to 3, F1 as center, arc on each circle. That's why it is called arc of circle. One is semicircular kind of arc and another would be a intersecting arc. That's why it is called arc of circle method. F1 the center. We again got the intersecting points. We will use this French curve to join these curves. Like this. Join it with a smooth curve properly. This is how you can get your ellipse. Give nomenclature P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P1 dash, P2 dash, P3 dash, P4 dash, P5 dash, P6 dash, P7 dash and P8 dash. This is how you can draw a ellipse using arc of circle method. We'll repeat the procedure in very speed. We have got this major axis and minor axis. Major axis has been given as 100 mm, minor axis has been given as 70 mm. If we are using this arc of circle method, then we need to have distance between two focus point, which is missing. So we need to find out that first of all to start the procedure of this arc of circle method. First of all, I have drawn AB line, that's major axis. Taking midpoint of 100 mm, that's 50 mm, marking as point number O. From this point number O, I have drawn a perpendicular minor axis, 35 mm on this side, 35 mm on the down side. That's total 70 mm. Now, I don't have this distance between two focus points. So how can I obtain it? OA as radius, C as center, arc on the OA and OB line, and this is how we can get F1 and F2. This would be the distance between two focus point. Now we need to have OF1 divided, so we need to measure this OF1. When we measured it, it found that it's 35 mm. we need to divide it into 5 equal parts for a smooth curve. So if we divide 35 into 5, it comes around 7 mm each division. So each division of the 7 mm on OF1 side and OF2 side. Now here the task starts. A as center, A21, this one, A21 as radius, F1 as center. Always remember, in this method only if we are doing any sort of arc, either F1 would be center or F2 would be center, not A, not B, not C, not D. A21 as radius, F1 as center, semicircular arc. A22 as radius, again F1 as center, arc. A24 as radius, F1 as center, and a semicircular arc. Now from point number B we need to have intersection. So from point number B to this one, B21 as radius, B21 as radius, F2 as center, and mark arc. B22 as radius, B22 as radius, F2 as center, mark arc over here on the second circle. Similarly, B24 as radius, F2 as center, mark arc on both the side. Half of the ellipse can be ready using the French curve. On the other side, B21, this one now, B21, or you can say 1 dash, B21 dash as radius, F2 as center, draw a semicircular arc. Similarly for the all 4 points. Again on the same side, A21 as radius, F1 as center, intersecting arc, A22 as radius, F1 as center, intersecting arc. We have got the intersections. We just need to join with the French curve or either by the free hand, and when we